Greetings, community.
We are
1, 2,
Comic Talk.
and we got comics.
We do. Our pre-order arrived. So we are going to go through, which is, I don't know, about 65 or so books-ish.
That's
Ready to do
actually
this?
not so much in comparison.
I am lowering our monthly pre-orders somewhat.
This comes in a cool little cover.
Well, this is a, what do they call it? Top loader.
Yeah. It's what my sign thing is in.
So, yeah, these things are like going for around $40 now, but yeah, I this is the second one. I had to get more than one. This is cool. It's cool. I like it a lot. All right, moving on.
Wait a minute. What is he saying? Damn.
Yeah, so she definitely, yeah. Spoiler alert, she turned. What should I do with this thing? All right, anyways, next.
He's not happy about it.
Hey, Las Cruces. Well, no, he's not happy at all. So that's Spider-Man issue number 8. This is like the second appearance and then a little more in-depth appearance of Spider-Boy. So, yeah. So I got that one and the variant, which is an homage to Secret Wars number 8, the whole Liefeld thingy, which is kind of cool. Appreciate you being here. And I'll just throw these ones off to the side.
Some Teenage Mutant Power Rangers.
Mutant Power Rangers.
Some Mighty Morphin Turtles.
Yeah, this is actually really, really enjoyable. This is the second volume. This finishes out. I got an A and a B there. And, you know, I mean, the A cover is pretty badass alone. However, that Eastman cover, as always, he keeps doing the cover Bs for this crossover, and it's really cool. Speaking of crossovers, I can't wait for more Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle crossovers down the road. Hey, Spider-Gwen, Shadow Clones. This is a really enjoyable read. It's nothing real serious, nothing hardcore, but the whole hybrid as far as the clone thing with the
Right,
6 with the Insidious 6 thing, it's really cool. It's pretty cool. Doctor Strange, issue number 2. Now that Strange is back, we're going to get a little bit of a whole new story. You know, it's a rebirth story in and of its own. Demon Wars. I think this finishes out the whole Demon Wars thing that Peach Momoko has been doing for the past, I think, almost 2 years. I've really been enjoying this, so I picked up every single issue. Speaking of picking up every single issue, I've been picking up every single issue since this Thor series came out. And, you know, it's been all right. It's been kind of hit and miss. Overall, it's rather enjoyable. I've been enjoying it.
Got like a bipolar Hulk here.
Yeah. Hulk has been dealing with some, you know, issues as far as the whole separation of personalities, and Banner just totally exploiting the power of the Hulk as an entity of just power in a machine, and that supplied the power for the whole Starship Hulk thing.
Scotty Young.
Can't go wrong with a Scotty Young variant on issue number 14. Really can't. So cool.
More Teenage Mutant Turtles.
You know, the whole thing behind that is Titan comes out. And yeah, Turtles, see? More crossover. Usagi Yojimbo, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
It's got like the whole...
Well, this is the Eastman cover. So there's another cover B. And he's about to show you a cover A. And there it be. Hey, did I even say? Wait, A. This is really, I've been enjoying this. It's only been issue, 1 that I get to read, but the fact that Usagi and the Turtles get back together, it's always pleasant for me to see. Hey, the Mighty Barbarians. Now, this is a separation. If I recall, it's still, it's a separation offshoot from the whole Barbaric series, and it's splintering out and becoming a bigger world. So this is part of the expansion of that series, which is the Mighty Barbarians. Bloodline, issue number 4 of 5. So this is a cover, I think a cover B.
Got it covered.
Oh, this is a cover A. And that's the whole Spider-Man variant for the Spider-Verse. I've been enjoying this whole Bloodline thing. And I knew, well, I was hoping it would be a setup for Blade to come back. And that it has. That it has. So I'm getting the whole Blade thing when it comes out in about 2.5 months.
Only costs 1 sold ticket.
And that it has every time someone dies, every issue. This has been an awesome series. You know what I mean? It's been really interesting to see how this story has been developing. I've been getting a cover A and a cover B on every issue, and the fact that now that there's going to be some infighting between the brother and sister, you know, I'm interested to see how hardcore it gets. Pandora. All right, so this is the whole Emily Kubert and Silvestri, I think, did this cover. Anyways, this is issue 4. He's got issue 5, and this finishes out the series. I'm so looking forward to getting in this. I really like the way Kubert does her stuff, and I really enjoy her fantasy styling of art. So I mean, this has really been fitting her style really well.
Red Goblin.
Yeah, Red Goblin. You know, Alex is doing an awesome, just an amazing job writing the story. And this has just been no short of being wonderful as far as a read. It's been really interesting to see how a child has to grapple with, you know, this symbiote entity. Yeah, this is a pretty badass cover. Junk Rabbit, issue number 2. I really enjoyed issue number 1. And being that there's like a folklore tied into the whole saving people in the post-apocalyptic area where they're just left to ruins and trash and junk. You know, there's a one to save them in this one region, and it's Junk Rabbit. It's a cool story. Little Monsters. I think this finishes out. What issue is this? 13, right? I think this finishes it out. I can't wait to get into this. This has been a very interesting and different story that I really expected. You know, what happens when children are vampires and what happens when they're left alone. It's almost a combination of Lord of the Flies and yeah, it's really been cool because there's been some really cool introspective and philosophical ideas in this. So I've really been enjoying the series. Speaking of enjoying the series, Grimm has just been no short of just awesomeness. And and every time I turn a page, actually every time I turn about 3 or 4 pages, there's another turn, and I don't expect it. So every time I'm thinking, all right, I'm getting over the series, and there's always 2 or 3 more questions. That it's almost like a soap opera. It always forces me to, you know, I'm just compelled to pick up another issue, figure out what the hell's going on. Ghost Rider catches back. Like I was mentioning before, I now realize I'm a pretty heavy Ghost Rider fan. So to be able to pick up a new series along with the pre-existing series, yeah, why not? Spider-Verse, Edge of Spider-Verse, issue number 1. I already read it. I enjoyed it. I love the ridiculousness of the whole story between Venom and the whole Spider-Rex. This was cool. Venom 19, another one I did read. This is getting awesome. This is going to get really hardcore as we ramp up to the whole symbiote story that goes into the summer. Yeah, that's another one of the Spider-Verse variants. Draculina. Blood Simple is the second volume to the Draculina series. And yeah, Boobalicious. It's been really good. It's really not. I know they're trying to get me to read other, you know, Vampirilla stuff, and nope. Yeah, this is what the second part, I believe, to the whole Carnage Reigns thing, right? Yeah, 2 to 7, and I'm dying to get into this whole Miles Morales thing with Carnage. As it was leading into the last Miles Morales issue, I'm curious to see how Miles deals with Carnage. And a variant, which is pretty awesome. This is, I think they call this the classic homage. In Spider-Man 25, I did read this, and it does give us some information on what transpired between Mary Jane and Peter and why they're separated. So, yeah, this was pretty informational. It was all right. I enjoyed it. Now I've been getting every single one of these variants. All these Disney ones. They're pretty cool. I tried to get one of the 1-100s, but it's too much. Extreme Venomverse. I can't wait to get into this thing. It's kind of the whole, like, well, Spider-Verse, but Venom. So we get all these different variants of Venoms. I don't know. I'm dying to get into this. Curious. Junkyard Joe. This finishes out issue number 6. I believe finishes out the series. I thought it was only going to be a 5-issue miniseries initially, but I am so glad that there is 6. This one really tugged at my heartstrings a lot. This one really.
That's him in
the background. It's so this was here right there, the real life version, and then in the background right there, is the cartoon that the gentleman in the center made. Now he didn't realize that after some time, that's what they're kind of referred to as confabulation. You start processing things in a different way, the way your mind can palate them. So it's not always necessarily how it transpired.
Mm-hmm.
So he was pretty traumatically, how should I say, thrashed upon in the mind when he was in Nam. And Joe was there to save him. But he kind of just thought he was make-believe and not real because of what actually happened. So he made a cartoon out of him. Can't wait to get into this. This one hit me in the heart hard. Ghost Rider 14. Been reading it since 1. Been reading it since before that. Yeah, this is awesome. And it has Wolverine, and it's just a whole new weaponish thing. It's pretty badass. This creature is just badass. And to the 4 people watching, thank you. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, I got a few of these, I think. So we got 2 of the blanks and 1 of the regular covers. First appearance of Poison Ivy. I had to get a regular cover, and then these blanks. I always like getting these sketch covers. They're so cool. I just wish I could afford actually getting someone to do some sketches on them. Batman and Joker Deadly Duel. I think it's almost done, if not done here. Is this issue number 7? I think. Book 7. Yeah. Boy, my eyes are just gone. I think this does it right here. And this has been pretty amazing. I am hoping, I really am, that it's been Joker all along. That actually manipulated the situation to force Batman and Joker to work together. I'm hoping that's what it really is, because that would be an ultimate, twist and joke on Batman, because he'd be pissed. Vanish. I'm done with Vanish. It's been okay. It's not bad. I'm just done. I think Vanish is done. Yeah, let's make it Vanish. All right, Last Ronin, Lost Tears. This has really been a really enjoyable read as an expansion on the initial Ronin series. So this whole after What If and all this other stuff, or now is what's going on, has been really, really interesting. Which, I mean, now they can, reality, just keep this going if they really wanted to. There's no reason why not. I don't know. I've been picking this up more than I've been picking up the regular series. Just saying. Joker, the man who stopped laughing. tells jokes throughout the whole issue. It's just so funny and awesome and sick. It's probably one of the better Joker series I've been reading outside of the Batman and Joker Deadly Duo. This has been consistent, funny, and just riveting.
There's been one I'm into. It's like a detective story. And without spoiling too much, he's kind of solving a mystery about his wife. So
yeah, and that just starts it out. Is when he starts really finding out what's going on. Oh, shnikes. I think 3 does it though. I only think it's a 3-issue miniseries. Yeah, so and I keep getting all the sparkly ones. Sparkly.
Oh, you didn't.
So I believe this is the final issue of Red Room as far as, the final volume of Red Room. I think they're going to do 3 issues in this miniseries, maybe 4. And this is it, Crypto Killers.
It's a one-shot?
No. I think it's going to be a 3 or 4 issue miniseries, but this is it. This is going to be the final volume, I believe.
Well, some more Noctera.
Yeah. Now, hey, if you're not reading this, I highly recommend it. Just grab it on trade.
Is she like super strong now or something?
She got changed. She's no longer what she used to be. But she isn't one of the shades either. Yeah, she's different. Now, this is a one-shot. Wraith and Sons. So the idea behind... I don't even want to run it. So this is something I do recommend reading if you're already reading the Ancient Enemies series. This is a one-shot expansion on that series. Carnage Reigns, part 1. Yeah, now we're going to get into some Carnage stuff. This is the whole symbiote summer. So we're going to start out with Carnage, and we're going to get sick and twisted and just gory. And then we're going to finish it off with Venom, I believe. Carnage will still play a major role. It just won't be centered around him, I believe. But this does start a cure. And Alex, man, you're killing it with your writing. Just loving it.
Some Cult of Carnage Misery.
Yeah, now this is the first appearance of Misery. This is, again, the Red Goblin. This is his mom. Forced to go ahead and throw on a symbiote, but yet to bond with the symbiote. Whole Life Foundation situation going on here. Plush, issue number 6. I believe this finishes out. I thought it was issue number 5 that did, but now that our hero here puts on a plushy little mask, and he's now chosen his wardrobe of choice that defines him, and kind of how the inner spirit is coming out. That's his plushie of choice. So we're gonna see what damage he can do. Venom, Lethal Protector, issue number 2. Just finished number 1. Can't wait to get into number 2. I think Sable and him are gonna end up doing the little teamwork for a little bit. Local Man. Now I have to admit I'm behind on this. I only read issue number 1, so I think this is issue number 3, right? And yeah, this is issue number 3. I got to get into issue number 2. It's sitting somewhere over here, but can't wait to get in here. Ceiling and Fleeks. What's the furthest place from here? This is issue number 12. Issue number 13 does come out, but as you know, this is our monthly pre-order, so we're a little behind. This has been an interesting story as far as telling another post-apocalyptic story, and everyone is also separated in these little quadrants. A lot of the story has to do with the music and how much you cherish music. And in this world where holding an album is like holding gold, these people end up choosing some interesting tastes in music. Takes me back. Money Shot comes again. What can I say? I'm looking forward to getting my sticky fingers on this one. Black Cat, issue number 5, and Mary Jane of 5. Now, this is the fact that Mary Jane debuts her powers, which who the hell knew she had powers in issue number 1? I actually been trying to find more issue number 1s. I can't. I mean, I can go online, but I can't find in my cover. So this has been a really cool story. Yeah, I've been digging it. All right, Doctor Strange, Strange Academy Files, issue number 6. That's a cover A. And then hold on, and then we got another cover A. All right, or bam, and then we got. I think it's a cover B and a cover C. So I did get to read this, and boy, do I love Strange Academy. To see it go is a little heartbreaking. There are going to be some one-shots. One in particular that's coming out is Strange Academy Miles Morales, which should be out in late July, I believe. Looking forward to that one. Miles Morales, the Strange Academy? What the? Warlock! Rebirth. Now, the reason why I ended up getting this is I don't have it for one, and the Rebirth issue series came out. So I want to go ahead and get the original because I don't have a Strange Tales issue 178. So what better way than get a facsimile? Blue Book issue number 3. This has been an interesting story. You know, based off real life case events. That's what this whole series has been on, and I've been digging it. I didn't realize Tinian was in such of these stuff. I didn't, it's kind of interesting. Philadelphia issue number 30. I believe this went to second printing. Yeah, issue number 30 going to second printing. Hello. It's nothing short of amazing. This series. I've been enjoying it so much. Rodney, you're killing it. Yeah, how do you want to show that one?
We can't.
Yeah, you can. You can kind of do this. There you go. Flesh-eating cheerleaders from outer space, issue number 6, I believe. Yeah. Now, as a series, I believe they only did 6 issues in their Kickstarter. So I don't believe that there'll be anything else. I believe this does finish out the series. It's been nothing short of a wonderful ride. It's very campy, 80s based, and I really hope they make a movie out of this. They really need. Image, issue 12. This is the anthology series, and this finishes it out. 12 of the 12, and yeah, I've been looking forward to this. 8 is skyrocketed because of the stories in there, which I think it's World Tree is the one that's in there. Anyways, yeah, I've been digging this. You've been getting a whole mess of good stuff in these series, and I've been enjoying it. So that's it. That's all our books. We did it. Thank you for hanging out with us, and that's it from us at
1, 2
Comic Talk.
And we'll catch you in the next one.